Hello guys, and welcome to my channel once again. My name is Sajingina, and today on my channel I want to talk about a problem. As an African, and watching this video made me shed tears. If you've heard of the guy named Burundian traveler, this guy has been traveling all his life, starting from a young age when he moved out from his family and trekked across the border to try to get a job so he could help sustain his family. But of recent, I watched this video just a few minutes ago, and I cannot but have to show my solidarity with him. I don't like what just happened. Burundian was at the airport in Uganda after traveling from Burundi to Uganda to board a flight to Dubai, which would have been a dream location for this young boy who has been very active in trying to make content. If I'm able to show you some parts of his video, I'll show you in what he said in his words.
What's up? This is Burundian travel over here, guys. I'm somewhere to the airport right here. Welcome to Entebbe International Airport, but no welcome which is there. So what happened today, guys, was another hectic story right here, guys. Today I traveled from Burundi, needed to travel to Dubai, actually from here in Uganda, but actually I was from Burundi. So, but they refused me to board. They said that I must go back in my country and then fly from Burundi to that country. But you know, to be honest, in my country there is no flight directly to Dubai. You have to pass somewhere like Uganda. You need to pass somewhere like Nairobi. But they refuse. And you know what? I was with my friend who called Claudia Joseph, the guy from Kenya. Imagine the guy. Some two guys say that they cannot help Burundians, which is very hectic. Imagine they cannot stamp a passport of Burundian to travel, but my brother, they let him to go and fly. You know, they stamp his passport, but they say mine they cannot. And some other two people used to ask me and tell me that they cannot let me to go, like, because they hate Burundians, like maybe to go somewhere else, like maybe to go and change life. These people, oh my God, so bad. You would think that we are not in Africa, like you are a white guy, you know. They used to tell me that everyone right here, everyone is going to his country or maybe coming back, you know, which is too bad. So up to today, I'm just felt like to hate this migration of Uganda and this airport also. So God help me, maybe not passing right here again, because too bad, guys. Imagine, and they cancel your flight like crazy. They just took that okay, it's like this. They used it to need maybe at least some money, or let me just say bribe. Then I said okay, because I didn't have cash. They asked me maybe to go and search cash, then I can come and then I pay. Then they do that, give us a 200 USD, and they were saying 100 USD, and I used it to say, let me just give them. But imagine, until the flight to go.
So what I'm very upset about is, number one, Burundian traveler is an African, and it's a young content creator. He's traveled mostly within the East African region making content. This boy has lived in the refugee camp where he started his channel and has been doing amazingly well for himself and beginning to change the story of himself and also of his family. So as a matter of fact, Burundian had all the documents that he needed to travel, and I don't know, he was super excited to book the flight, And not just for himself, just to show you how open-minded he is, he also surprised his best friend with a flight ticket so as for them to be in Dubai during this Christmas season, making content and also to go back home and continue his journey as a travel content creator. But unfortunately, what happened has just shattered the boy's heart. His friend, who is Cloudy Joseph, also a YouTuber, was able to cross, being from Kenya. His document was stamped, but Burundian was asked to pay some tips, and because he couldn't make up the tips before the time he watched his flight take off. Is this what we're about to be facing in Africa as Africans? You know, you imagine this young boy doesn't even have as much as to, you know, cater for himself, but he wants to grow what he has, you know, and this is why he decided, let me go out and make more content to grow my audience so that I can at least be able to change the life of my own self and also the people around me. So this type of discrimination and corruption is unacceptable and has no place in the travel industry. It is not only cause frustration and inconvenience for individuals, travelers, but it also undermines the principle of equality and fairness that are essential for a healthy, thriving society. As an African in the African continent, we should expect to even travel without our passports within the African region, but it's not really what it is. So what can be done so that we can solve this problem? Here are some few potential tips about what I think can be done. We should raise awareness by sharing our experiences and speaking out against discrimination, bribe in the travel industry. We can bring attention to these issues and help to create the change. You know, support the ethical travel company when booking travels. Look for companies that have a committed to ethical practice and fairness of customers. Report incidents. You know, if this is not reported, we don't know how many people have faced this kind of thing, and if it's not being reported, that's how it will go. People will not even know what is happening in this industry and how people are being treated. It's not the first time I've heard of this. That's why I'm making this video, because I've heard of it before from another person who traveled through Uganda. So it means it's very bad within this particular place, you know. So if we report these incidences, it will help the relevant authorities to reorganize themselves, and also the airlines to also take note of what is happening. You know, let's advocate for policy changes that can actually help us see ourselves as representative of the African continent, not as representative of one particular country. You know, we should have fairness, we have justice, equality whenever we move around the African continent. So in conclusion, what I will say, discrimination and bribe have no place in the travel industry. That's what I know. By raising awareness and supporting ethical companies, reporting incidents, advocating for policy change, we can work towards a fair, equal, and travel experience for all. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched this video up until this time, I want to say thank you so much. Make sure that you subscribe, and also make sure that you are your brother's keeper. Africa belongs to us all, and we deserve to travel within the Africa with or without a passport. Thank you so much. Until I see you in my next video, it's goodbye.